Alright, well, first of all, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, normally I am not in this much of a steamy, as in steam coming out of the ears, cartoon animation, angry steamy mood, but when scammers online manage to get a hold of your bank card details, especially on a website that doesn't have PayPal for an option, they manage to obviously scam your details more than once. Of course, your bank picks up on this, and now my cat is meowing. What's up, Belle? What's up? Maybe you can sit here and rant with me too. Come on! As I was saying, the bank picks up on this and decided to block my card, which I appreciate the security and them wanting to protect me further from further damage, but the further damage happens when my card is too freaking tampered with from other people that they end up having to cut it up, and I end up, receiving a new card several days later, and then my PIN number several days later, which is a whole new PIN number that I had to rememorize. I just barely got my current one memorized. Scammers, do you really have nothing better to do? Now, this is not the first time it's happened to me. Sorry, my cat was sniffing my foot and I flinched my foot and he jumped in the air. It was funny. It's not the first time this has happened. It's not the first time my bank card. It's been a few times since it's been blocked, but has managed to be rectified and unblocked. I can continue using it, but not the first time that I've had to receive a new card. This was actually my second Visa card. I did have a Visa card, which means I can make international payments, I can make online payments, I can make genuine from the grocery store payments. That's basically what a Visa allows you to do. So for all day yesterday, today's the 22nd of December, yesterday was the 21st, my mum was pretty much having to pay for most things. She got some things for extra Christmas shopping out of the money that she already had. I did try to transfer her some money so that I could get a few more things like a colour remover and 2 bleachers, which you already saw in that previous video. My colourless first impressions. Anyway, off track, typical. I'm always saying to myself, there's enough drama channels out there. It's really enough of, fake people in Hollywood. There's already enough people in poverty. I mean, I'm not poor. I do still receive money. I do have my source of income. But there are people who are out there suffering from poverty or just have genuine financial issues. People who have bills to pay off, etc., have a life to pay off, and I'm probably doing those hand gestures and start in frame. Okay, still recording. I'm just looking with my phone screen when the camera wasn't switched. When the camera wasn't switched to front camera, and I thought for a second my camera had shut off, but then again I would have heard the shutter noise by now. Anyway. So there's enough drama channels, there's enough fake people in Hollywood, there's enough poverty, there's enough people in financial issues or pickles, as is. The world could definitely do without freaking scammers. People who successfully get access to your card details and fruit things up for you. We've got Christmas coming up, we've got presents to pay for. I can't pay for shit now that I don't have a card. Money just, sometimes it picks and chooses whether it wants to go to my mum's bank because I can't transfer my money to her. So, I mean, I do pay the household board that goes into her bank automatically, so she could use that amount to get what she needed, which I'm really sorry about the traffic, but obviously I literally cannot control whether or not cars go past. Still technically sitting in the same spot that I was sitting in when I did my Series 3 AM challenge. It's just nice and peaceful to be amongst nature. Also, walking down here, I almost sprained my ankle. Anyway, seriously, as I'm saying, I'm not crying, I was getting eye crap out of the corner of my eye. As I was saying, scammers are other ways to get your hands on money by getting a freaking job. I know that in this day and age you have to be qualified, just be qualified depending on what you know, field you want to work in. I know that you have to have a specific amount of training just to get a job anywhere. I mean, some jobs are very easy to get, especially when the people are looking to hire, but I know that jobs are hard to get, but don't make it difficult for somebody else. I mean, I can go a while without online spending. I can. But when Christmas is coming up, plus other necessities that I need for myself and just for other genuine purposes, I can't do that because I don't have a card. The last thing I ever want to do is nag my parents for money. I mean, I can still send them money and they can still pay for it. So technically I am still paying for it, just through a different card, through a different source. I would never ever, a couple of times while my parents were in Europe, I did ask them for money, you know, just to pump the bank back up again so we can get through until they get back, which they were fine with because I had too much on their head, so they were happy just to, you know, give us $50 or now and again my sister some $200. But that was for survival purposes. That was because technically we were on our own while they were over in Europe. So that's the only time we've ever asked for money, and it was for a genuine purpose. Yeah, welcome to my neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. But then again, neighborhoods are worse than what I'm living in. Yeah, I caught a red-handed mosquito. Hey, Haley Reese posted a new video. I just sounded fakely excited, but I do genuinely love Haley Reese. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm still recording, but I just switched my camera off just for a second so that the clip isn't too long. If ever you get a mosquito bite, just lick the sensor. The saliva dries it out eventually. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is, scammers, fuck off. The world doesn't need you. The world does not need you screwing things up for other people. I mean, get something better to do. Find something better to do. Because you're screwing up somebody else's ability to buy things. I can still pay for things to other people. And I don't want to have to do that. I want to genuinely take responsibility for myself, using my own card, using my own sources, etc. Sorry, there's a mosquito in the camera lens now. Probably a neighbour. I was hearing someone walking around. Anyway, so another thing that I want to throw out there is particular websites that don't have PayPal for an option, and that's precisely where scammers can lurk around. Hi there. That's off mosquito. So for future, say for a perfect example, Anastasia Beverly Hills, from what I've gathered, they don't have a PayPal option, so for future reference and for a bit of feedback, ABH, if you could organise to set up a PayPal option, that way people who are spending their money can have their bank card a little bit safer, because that's the purpose of having PayPal. I mean, any website, not just this particular website, but any website that doesn't have PayPal for an option, make it an option so that, including Australian companies like Mecca, they don't have PayPal for an option. So people obviously want to be protected in the world and not have to keep on, you know, going down to their bank or doing it online or whatever, getting a block removed, but there's too much tampering, they have to get the card cut up and wait even longer for their new cards arrive, plus the PIN number, plus memorize the PIN number. It's just too freaking annoying and tedious and waste of time, waste of energy, waste of not mental health, but waste of mental capacity. Websites up your game a bit more, and scammers, please go back under your rock where you started out from. The world does not need you. Anyway, yesterday I was a lot more angry and a lot more ready. I literally thought I saw someone in the corner of my eye. Seeing ghosts. Damn mosquito bite. Anyway, so yesterday I was a lot more prepared to do a straight up rant video because I was a lot more frustrated and in the mood for it, but I was already working on a hair video. As I said, it's already up. Plus I would have also been vlogging, but I was too frustrated to even put into the mood of being with the effort to vlog. Plus my ear is still blocked, so I will actually have to do something about that now. Yeah, I discovered this that this happened the other day when I went to the store after the pharmacy. I went to go and purchase from the shops because the shops were right next to the pharmacy. I went to go purchase a Big M and a chocolate bar, which the Big M I was able to pay for quite easily. But I was going to pay for majority of the amount on cash because I had $5 from the $20 that I previously spent. And just the one, because I currently had $11 in the bank from that day, the Wednesday. I then went to pay the extra $1 on card, but the machine wouldn't let me. I figured, well, because occasionally that somehow my price keeps going down, or the amount in my bank goes down just a little bit, and I don't know why, but it does. So I figured that maybe that must have just been the case and I didn't quite have enough in there as it is. So I just paid I had an extra $1 on coin, so I managed to pay for what I wanted anyway. I then, as I was walking out of the store, I just thought I'd just double check to see what's going on with the bank. I opened up on Quick Balance and I had $11.11. 11.11. I thought, well, I had enough in there, but how the hell was I not able to use it? And as soon as I got home, that's pretty much when it hit me. My card must have been blocked. So about 2 AM the Thursday morning is when my new payment comes through. I then I went to go and purchase, because I'm using my PayPal account. I didn't think that it would matter if my card was blocked or not. So I was using my PayPal to attempt to purchase some Superwoman merch. Not necessarily for myself. I mean, I love Lily, but not for myself, but for my sister. And I was getting to finalising the payment part when the website coughed back at me saying, sorry, but there is a block on your card, etc. We cannot approve this payment for you. And I was like, ah! I kind of knew that it was the case, but at the same time I had my hopes up. So that being Thursday yesterday, being the 21st of December, as we went down to the bank, and the lady who was serving me also had to be on the phone, who was helping her out. They came to the conclusion, but there was just too much tampering done with my car, so they had to chop it up. And I will be receiving a new one within a few days, 5 to 7 working days, and then another week after that for the pinning codes to come in. It is fucking frustrating. That's how I found out that my card had been tampered with again. I didn't find out till days later, so the amount of damage that was done to my card without me even knowing. Anyway, so that's that video. That is enough from me. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that if my ranting was just a bit awkward, maybe a bit uncomfortable, but everybody rants now and again. Everybody needs to let off some steam. Spread awareness across the internet, hence this video, because I know I'm not the only one going through this. I'm not going through this, but I'm not the only one who's been stuck in a situation like this. Like I said, it's happened to me more than once, but like I just said, I'm not the only one who gets scammed across the internet or in any other kind of way. I'm not the only one who loses the card only to receive a new one in the most inconvenient time ever, Christmas time, where bank cards and money are definitely what makes the Christmas presents go round. Right. I also don't ever want to become a drama channel, maybe a storytime channel, now and again, I don't mind that. I actually really enjoyed story times, especially if they're amusing ones. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry that this video was maybe a little too ranty, but Then again, there are channels out there that so ranty that make you cringe, make you figure, is this person even worth it in public? But I'm too much of a genuine person. I don't have that much of a care factor, but I'm too much of a genuine person. But when things like this happen, I mean, I did already make a video on this particular subject ages back when the last time it happened to me, but I was too rambly, and what a big surprise, I was speaking a bit too fast. I just ended up disregarding the video and getting on with other videos in between. But it happened again, so I thought this time I am making a rant video. Hopefully I have spoken clear enough for people to understand. I know that there are other people out there who speak much faster and I still understood word by word, but I hope that I was understood clear enough. I'm sorry if I wasn't. But thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all for my future videos, and including the next new week of Vlogmas. Ciao.